Hi everyone, this is Courtney with a bonus tip of the week for you. Because this information is so valuable, I want to make sure you actually watch the video and not just skip right to the quiz. I'm going to do it like a training video. So I'm going to add a secret word in here. If you want the 50 points for watching this, just give me the secret word on my Google quiz and I will give you the points. So today we're going to talk about Lexis for Microsoft Office and how easy it makes it to create your table of authorities for your appellate brief. Now, before we get started, I will let you know that it only works for PCs. So the program is only compatible with the PC at the moment. However, the program has been downloaded onto the library computers. So for you Mac users, or for those of you that just don't want to download a program to your computer, you do have that available to you. So I'm going to show you in real time how quickly you can create your table of authorities using this program so that you feel comfortable going into the library. Once your appellate brief is almost completed, create your table of authorities in less than 10 minutes, take it home with you and be on your way. So it's something you could do on a lunch break. You can do it right before you get to class. It really is really easy to do. So please don't feel shortchanged just because you can't download this program onto your computer. So for those of you that do want to download it, we're going to go ahead and be starting on the LexisNexis.com/law school homepage. We're going to go up here under resources, click on this tab, and then you're going to find it down towards the bottom under apps and tools. So you're going to see Lexis for Microsoft Office for 1Ls. Yes, you still can have access to this program as a 2L and a 3L. It just turns some of the features off for the 1L students. This is a program that goes much beyond just the creating of the table of authorities. It allows you to draft and research integrated into one platform. So just some of the features are turned off for a 1L student. So if you want to download it, just go ahead and click on download now. It's going to take you to a download page and you're going to select now available Lexis for Microsoft Office 7.1.12. Now please keep in mind you are downloading a program. So it's going to take up some space and it's going to take some time and it's going to take some bandwidth. So put some time aside. Don't do it 45 minutes before you need to hand in your paper. Don't even do it the morning that your paper is due. And don't do it while you're trying to do 53 other things. Okay, so maybe do it while you're eating dinner or before you go to bed, whatever. But it's going to take some time to download. And then once it is downloaded, it's going to seamlessly integrate into your Word program. So I'm going to open Word now, and you're going to see that over here on the far right is a LexisNexis ribbon. Now here are a number of the other functions that it will do to you, but basically, as I mentioned, it will seamlessly integrate your research in with your drafting. So if you wanted to, you could jump out to any of these different Lexis Practice Advisor. You could provide links to the citations in your document. You could get physical copies of all of the documents that you cited in here. So feel free to play around with this, but for now I'm just going to be focusing on this prepare table of authorities. Now before you prepare your table of authorities, you want to tell it what you want your table of authorities to look like, so how you want the formatting to be. So you're going to do that up here under options. And first it's going to ask you to sign in. So you're going to sign in with your regular law school Lexis ID. And then you're going to want to visit the table of authorities tab over here on the left. And it's going to give you some formatting options. So general purpose is just basically as they appear on page 1 through whatever. Then you've got jurisdiction specific rules. So if you wanted to go in and say, show me the formatting rules for the Ninth Circuit, you wanted to do cases and statutes separately, it will divide them that way. And further, you could divide them by federal and state. Then down by sorting options, you could do order of appearance or alphabetic underneath each one of these different formatting types that you selected. PASM. So PASM is going to say if you have a citation that's mentioned more than however many times, instead of listing out each individual page that it's on, just use in PASM. Then this is going to be something that your professor is going to tell you to do or to not do. So that's going to be up to them. And then just go ahead and read the other questions. So party names on separate lines, pages above, heading above the page number column, table of authorities headings. Again, that's all just different formatting issues. You can select the font now, or you can go ahead and change it once it's integrated into your Word document. Again, that's up to you. I'm going to go ahead and just do general purpose. I'm going to sort by order of appearance, and we're going to say, okay, that's the way we want it to look once we're ready to do it. And so whenever you're ready, you're just going to go ahead and hit prepare TOA up here on the left. And again, I'm doing this live. My brief is 5 pages long, so yours is probably a little bit longer, but you'll see. First, it's going to come up with a box. It's going to tell you it's going to be using the general purpose settings, sort by order of appearance. It's going to be looking for the Blue Book format of citations. So I say yes. If for whatever reason that's not right, I can cancel. I can go up into my options. So I'm going to say, yep, okay, prepare the table of authorities. And it's going to go through and it's going to mark each citation, and then it's going to extract it, and it's going to create the table of authorities for you, and you will see that. So I'm just going to be quiet for a second. Okay, and there's our table of authorities. And before I go any further, I'm going to tell you the secret word, and let's go ahead and go with birthday. It's my daughter's birthday today, so we'll go with birthday. It's going to be our secret word. Give me that, and I'll give you the 50 points. And so now what you're going to see is you're going to see your work product on the left and your table of authorities on the right. Now, nothing has been changed in your Word doc at this point. So if you hate it, if something happens, just X out of it. Nothing's been changed. You're going to see you have some ability to manipulate this over here on the right. So if you click on any of these citations, it's going to jump you right into your paper where that's mentioned. If something happens, you want to delete it, you can delete the citation here. If you need to move it around for whatever reason, you can do that. What I would recommend instead of manually moving them over here is anytime you do any changing over here on the left, just go ahead and refresh the report, and it'll run it again, and it'll show you their new, page numbers or order of appearance or whatever. You can add a heading. You can manually add a citation. Again, if you have just added maybe one line and it didn't change anything else to your paper, you can just highlight that citation, hit add citation, and it'll automatically put just that one into where it belongs. Once it's done and once you're ready to go, so again, if you're doing this on the computer lab computer, you're going to want to wait until you're, 95% done. Maybe you just need to fix some of the formatting issues or something like that, but nothing's going to be bumped onto another page. You're not adding any substantial arguments. Then you're ready to go. You just put your cursor wherever you want your table of authorities to appear. So I'm going to put it at the very, very beginning of the document. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to hit Insert TOA. It's going to say this is going to put it right where your cursor is. I'm going to say, okay, that's great. And you're going to see that it's going to very quickly auto-populate everything from this table of authorities over here on the left. Okay, so now it becomes integrated into your Word doc. It's here. So you can highlight it, you can change the font, you can do whatever you want. You can save it, and then that will become a part of your Word doc. So if you had been doing this in the computer lab, you would have created it, you would have saved it, you'd be ready to go, right? So it takes just a couple minutes to do, and it's in your document. So it's not an unthinkable thing, but again, please give yourself some time. So don't even be doing this part of it 20 minutes before class. Okay, so give yourself hours at the minimum just to make sure there aren't any problems. Just better safe than sorry. And if you guys have any problems, questions, whatever, please don't hesitate to let me know. And thank you for your time and good luck